Good morning and welcome to Eternity Speaks. I'm your host, Reverend Bill Eggleston. I hope that everyone has had a great week and is doing well. I'd like to start the week off, or start the show off, by wishing everyone a very happy Easter. I hope everyone's looking forward to the spring and the beautiful weather that comes with it. And I know I am. Uh, Today, I'd like to talk about the significance of Easter and what it truly represents. Traditionally, when we think of Easter, we think of the chocolate bunnies and the baskets full of candy and the Easter eggs and that sort of thing. But there's actually a much deeper reason behind the celebration. Today commemorates one of the greatest miracles ever recorded, the resurrection of our Lord Jesus Christ. Sorry, adjusting my notes a little bit. uh, Today, the stone door was found rolled away and the tomb found empty. He had risen, just as he said he would. His resurrection serves as both a validation of the lessons that he taught in his ministries and proof that he was, in fact, God incarnate. The event this miracle set off, it's just a series, a chain of events that just transformed the world. His sacrifice was literally the ultimate gift to humanity. The crucifixion and resurrection of Jesus Christ solidified his place in history and ingrained his teachings and love in all of us. I mean, what greater gift could one receive than that? Uh, this message is actually a little shorter than normal because I want to give our guest as much time as possible. Uh, but I want everyone to remember as your children are hunting for Easter eggs while you sneak treats from their baskets. Uh, I I'm a parent too. I know how that works. Uh, the sacrifice that Jesus made for all of us. Teach your children the true meaning of Easter and what it represents. And as always, take care of each other and do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. I'd like to turn the show over now to Barry and our special guest, Jesus.
Good morning. Happy
Morning.
Easter.
Happy Easter.
Just one quick word. Our father's standing here waiting, and I'm not going to hold him up much, but tonight on our radio show, we're dedicating everything today to the resurrection, obviously. So tonight on Channeling History, we're going to have Mary Magdalene, we're going to have St. Paul, and then Jesus himself is going to speak. These are all key players in the resurrection. They're going to tell you what it was actually like to see him. So it'll be very interesting.
Absolutely.
And that's on Parax Radio Network tonight, and that's at 9 o'clock Eastern.
Okay, I will be there.
Okay, then we will begin. Hello, everyone. I want to welcome you to hear my message this morning. I want you to know that I truly did resurrect. The Romans truly killed me on the cross, and I died. My soul did pass into heaven, just like yours will. But then I resurrected. My life was planned. I knew exactly how it was going to end. I knew how many sacrifices I was going to have to go through. But I also knew that the success that I was going to feel was going to lead billions of people in the future. I had the chance to bring word of the one God to the people. Keep in mind, before my passing, there really wasn't any Christianity. I had many followers, many people listened to me. I spoke an incredibly simple message. I told them, lead a good life, love one another, and you will wind up with me in heaven. I tried to tell them about heaven, but there was no way I could describe it to them. They were all incredibly wonderful people, but there was no way that they could comprehend what their real home was going to be. When I died on the cross, many thought Oh, that's the end of him. We got rid of him. The Pharisees said, oh, he's gone. We don't have to worry anymore. He's not going to mess up our tables for our money changers. He's not going to lead people away from us. He's not going to dilute our power. He's gone. He died on the cross. We watched as they stuck a spear in his side. But guess what? I wasn't. I was gone in body, but I had the ability to return because I was God. I can do pretty much what I want. They rolled that stone in front of that tomb and they thought, boy, they're never going to see me again. Jesus is dead. He's dead and gone. We will never hear those words. We'll never watch him do those miracles. He is dead. His body was dead, but his soul was not. I resurrected from the grave. I took my body and I took my soul and I fooled everyone. Oh, I told my followers that I'll be back. I'm going to be leaving you, but I will never, ever leave you. That is one message that I want all of you to understand. I will never, ever leave all of you. I am with everyone. I have my energy in their hearts. I love everyone, and I will never leave you. That is the true message of the resurrection. I rose from the grave. It was the greatest miracle that has ever taken place on your planet. I can assure you of that because it's my planet too. I know what takes place. Oh, I've given people the abilities to heal. I do that so you might believe that people are speaking my words. I have given my disciples through the ages the ability to heal others. I've given Barry the ability to heal. Oh, he doesn't talk about it much, but he's been very good at it. When I ask him to heal someone, he says my prayer and the person is healed. Humans are very strange individuals, and I made them that way. I gave them free will. I told them that they should do what they want, but I also told them what they should do. They should follow my words. Now, through the ages, people have distorted my words. For instance, when I died on the cross, the sky didn't turn dark. The corpse did not come out of the grave. I died a normal death. That was incredibly important. The brutality of my death is what I wanted everyone to understand and remember. And you have. My disciples assured that. They spoke of my passing. They wrote of it. They told others of it. And it was remembered. Now, sadly, some of my simple teachings through the ages have been distorted. They've been exaggerated. They've been what the leaders of the church thought I should have said. If I had wanted those words said, I would have said them. It's that simple. I want you to love one another. I want you to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I want you to show common sense. There are many things that I want you to do, but all of them lead you on the path to my heaven. The resurrection is proof of my existence. I don't know how I can say it any more simply. You are truly sitting here and you are listening to my words, and yet there are people throughout the world that totally refuse to believe in me. Well, that's their problem. I do everything that I can to bring you messages. I do everything that I can to show you I exist. But guess what? I'm never going to prove it. It's called faith. If you don't have faith, then you make your own decisions. Resurrection is a miracle. I came back. I appeared to my followers because I had to prove the resurrection. I appeared to them. They could feel my wounds. They could hear my voice. I returned to them in bodily form and spoke with them and proved to them that the grave is not the final answer. The grave, and all of you will find the grave. You will pass. That's what you're supposed to do. But your soul will return to my heaven. Your soul has everlasting life. Why is that so hard for so many people to believe? Look around you. Look at the miracles that I have provided for you. Look at any child as a newborn. How do you think that could ever happen without it being a miracle? You'll never be able to duplicate that miracle. Two people come together in love and create a new birth, a baby. Think about how complicated it is for those two cells to evolve into a living human body. Look around you. I gave you incredible oceans. I've given you beautiful mountains. These are all miracles. Now, you humans have decided to abuse some of these miracles. You're polluting my ocean. You're cutting my trees. You're upsetting the balance that I created for you. Understand that. You will pay the penalties for upsetting the balance. But let me get back to the resurrection, because today is the day that you celebrate it, and it is a wonderful time for humans. People get up early, they watch the sunrise service, and they say, "He is risen." Yes, I arose from the grave, and they are accurate in that. But then you know what happens? Many of those people that got up early to say the words, "He is risen," and to sing along with the hymns, it's a beautiful time for them. Many of them walk out of that church and continue to lead their lives exactly as they please. They can harm others, steal, some of them even go out and kill. We have many leaders today that are perverted and feel that they can kill others without any penalty. Well, there's many before them thought that, and there's many before them have found out that I have a special place for them. It's not the place of hell that you are told about in your Gospels. That was made up by the church. But there is a lower level in my heaven, a place of nothingness, where those people will go. There are many of you out there that I have blessed with the ability to make great wealth. I had hoped that you would use that wealth to help others. But there are many of you that don't. I would hope that everyone that listens to me today will go out and show common sense and help others. I resurrected for a reason. I want you to believe in the miracle of that resurrection. I want you to believe that you're hearing my words today. and I want you to believe that you will hear my words from others in the future. I have sent back messengers through the ages. Many of these messengers have been ignored through the ages. Today, your technologies allow my words to reach many people throughout the world. Wherever you are in the world, you could tune in and listen to this message. Many people aren't aware of it. I would hope that you would tell others. Every week when I do my weekly message, I ask that you help pass on my words. Because you see, the fact that you are hearing my words today is a direct result of the resurrection. Today I'm coming to you in spirit form. I came to my disciples in physical form. I needed for them to totally understand the importance of all the words I had spoken to them, of what I wanted them to do, how I wanted them to go forth and speak of my teachings to as many individuals as possible. In those days, Romans worshiped many gods. I wanted that to end. I wanted people to worship a single God. Now I sent back other messengers. Muhammad spoke of Islam. He spoke of Allah. Allah's, that's my name. I'm one God. I sent back messengers in all the different faiths, and you may refer to me any way that you please. I am the God of the resurrection. I am the one God that controls our galaxy. As you advance, you will start to understand just how powerful I really can be. Now, I know many of you are sitting there thinking, well, if he's so powerful, why is he speaking through somebody like Barry? He's old. He's got many problems. He really doesn't know what he's talking about. He could be senile. Well, he's not. He's speaking my words for a reason. I want you to understand that wherever you are in your life plan, each day is a new day in your life. Barry has totally changed his life through bringing my messages. That is what I sent him back for. That's what Connie was sent back for. And they are both doing exactly what I've asked them to do. They are bringing you my words. They are telling you what I want you to do. And they are telling you how to have a wonderful path upon passing as you enter my heavens. I know many of you will never believe that the resurrection actually happened. You've commercialized my day of resurrection. You buy candies and you give presents, much like you have done with Christmas. You try to take the Christ out of Christmas. Well, what do you think it's about? It's about my birth. Celebrate my birth. Celebrate my resurrection. Commemorate my passing. Those are all events that actually took place. Now, I know that many of you, when you listen to my messages, can feel my energies. And I want it to be so. Many of you want proof of my existence. Well, you're not going to get it. My resurrection happened over 2,000 years ago, and people are still celebrating it. They're going into their churches. They're singing praises to God, and they're doing it on faith. I don't know how I can make it more simple for you. Today is a very, very special day. Meditate about me. Meditate about the miracle of the resurrection. Think about how you can Show love to your family, to your friends, to those around you. Think about how you can help others. Make today a day of reflection. Reflect upon how you can better serve me. Reflect upon how you can be a better person. And reflect about how this can be the first day of the rest of your lives. Use the time that you have wisely. I have intentionally given you limited time, and you will never know your day of passing until it occurs. That's all part of my plan. If you knew, then you could go out and prepare for it for a specific time. I want you to go out and prepare for your passing without knowing when it's going to happen. It may be tomorrow, it may be 30 years from now, but make the most of the time that you have. I want to thank you all for listening this morning. It's a beautiful Easter, no matter what the weather is anywhere that you are living. Celebrate my resurrection. It was very real. There are spirits that will talk about it later when Barry does another channeling tonight. But just have faith that it happens. Have faith you're hearing my words. Have faith that I want you to love others. Have faith that I want you to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So thank you for listening. I am truly blessing all of you that are here. Please look into your heart and feel that energy that I am imparting upon you. It is truly the energy of God. So God bless all of you, and goodbye. Your turn.
I don't know what to say.
Well, not much you can say.
There's not.
I'm just gonna say goodbye.
Okay.
Invite people to join us on the radio show to hear more about it. So
Yeah, absolutely.
we'll be back next week.
Okay. Well, there you have it. A special message from the Lord Himself. Not really sure how to follow that. Uh, I'm not sure. uh, but as he was saying, uh, I know we keep saying it every week and you hear it all the time, but the do unto others as you'd have them do unto you, it can't get any simpler than that. Uh, Over the years, the churches have complicated the Lord's messages so much that for some people they don't feel that they're worthy of it. That's just not the case. Uh, it's Jesus loves everyone. Uh, there's no reason to fear death or to fear the Lord or anything like that. Uh, I've never understood the term God fearing actually because I've never really been afraid. Why would you be afraid? Uh, I'm humbled by the whole situation, by the whole thing. Uh, it was very humbling being in his presence today, listening to that message. But it's important as always to make sure that you're celebrating the right thing. Um, Easter's great as far as the bunnies and the chocolate and the dinner and everything, but don't forget the true meaning of it. The that underlying purpose of celebrating. Don't forget the resurrection. That's what this day is all about. Just like Christmas is about the birth of Jesus. It's not about the presents and the Christmas goose and all that and the snow and that's not what it's about. That's part of it that helps. Those sort of things help to kind of put everybody in the spirit, but just never forget that underlying purpose for the holiday that you're celebrating, especially this one. Uh, but anyway, like I said, it's I don't really know what to say after that. So I'm going to go ahead and close this week, and God bless.